Girls painting clock dials with radioactive paint. Most of them would later die from radiation sickness. 1922. Toy factory workers painting dolls' faces. 1950s. It's believed many employees were deaf-mute, often hired in such industries. Hitler's reaction to the outbreak of World War I, 1914. Then unknown, Adolf Hitler cheers with the crowd in Munich. Vibration therapy, 1890s, a curious treatment for headaches of the era. Tripod for post-mortem photography. The dead were propped up to look alive in Victorian photos. Reporters who uncovered the Watergate scandal, watching Nixon's resignation, 1974. Woman removes Adolf Hitler street sign in Odessa, USSR, 1944. Defensive move by a soldier during the Mexican Civil War, 1913. A Turkish official taunts starving Armenian children with bread. The Armenian Genocide, 1915. First elevator ride, USA, 1948. Pictured rural children, Kemp Savage and his cousin Bruce. Armed children during the uprising in South Sudan, 1971. No underwear, but holding weapons. Such physiques in impoverished children were often due to severe protein deficiency. Russian inventor Valerian Abakovsky builds the experimental Aero wagon, powered by an aircraft engine, reaches 87 miles per hour before crashing in 1921. Home quartz lamps used to generate vitamin A, 1925. Princeton students after a snowball fight, 1893. Not criminals or beaten boxers. Leg prosthetics, a technology ahead of its time, year 1900. Early advancements in biomechanical support. Telephone lines in New York, USA, 1903. In the 1930s, child safety in the UK was viewed much more casually. Children without helmets, sitting without seatbelts. These were the realities of pre-war times, when safety wasn't a priority. Construction of the Berlin Wall, one of the Cold War's most infamous symbols, 1961. Cigarettes purchased from a hospital bed in the 1950s. John F. Kennedy Jr., age 3, salutes his father's casket, U.S., 1963. Tokyo, 1940s. Food delivery courier balances an impossible load. Japan pioneered home delivery culture. Loading a 5-megabyte hard drive into a plane, 1956. This massive IBM unit weighed over a ton. Suffragette force-fed during hunger strike. Holloway Prison, UK, 1911. A shocking photo from the women's voting rights movement. Half-naked FBI agent carries $1 million ransom to a hijacked Delta DC-8 jet, Miami, 1972. Kurt Cobain crying after smashing his guitar on stage, Seattle, 1990. President Franklin Roosevelt signs the Lend-Lease Act, Washington, D.C., 1941. Atomic bomb testing, Nevada, USA, 1955. Prohibition, men pouring out whiskey, USA, 1931. Women prisoners sitting on garbage waiting for food. Protest against prohibition, United States, 1932. Albert Einstein at age 5, Munich, 1884. Madame Gustaka, an Ethiopian woman with traditional lip stretching, became a sideshow act in New York. She was often shown smoking a pipe. American chemist of Ukrainian descent, Sabin Arnold von Sochocki is credited with inventing radium-based luminous paint. His company, Radium Luminous Material Corporation, produced glowing watch dials. By 1924, several female workers died of radium poisoning. In 1925, traces were found in Sochaki's body. He died in 1928 from aplastic anemia, the same illness that claimed Marie Curie. Mongolian men selling hunting hawks in Beijing, circa 1900. These birds were used for falconry, not food. Chinese justice. A man is publicly flogged for breaking the law, 1900. A glimpse into historic public punishment systems. HMS Hermione's shipcat, Convoy, had his own hammock. He died with 87 crew members when the ship was torpedoed on June 16, 1942. November 11, 1989. West Berliners watch people tearing down a section of the Berlin Wall to open a new border crossing. Gas mask parade, Tokyo, Japan, 1930s. Lee Miller, a U.S. Army frontline photographer, takes a bath in Hitler's Munich apartment, April 30th, 1945. Just before this photo was taken, she photographed the Dachau concentration camp. The world mourned with America. Surveillance and amateur footage captured the September 11th attacks as they happened. Thousands lost their lives that day. A beggar runs after the carriage of British King George V, 1920. Poverty drives the man so much that he competes with the royal horses in speed. This is a photograph of a soldier suffering from shell shock on the battlefield. At first glance, he appears to be just a smiling man, but the gleam in his eyes and wide grin are horrifying and repelling. It seems the soldier truly went mad. World War I, around 1914. Early version of Ronald McDonald, date unknown. Gangsters covering their faces during Al Capone's trial, 1931. Albert Einstein's desk, photographed just hours after his death, 1955. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope these photos impressed you. Some may have made you angry, brought a smile, made you happy, or perhaps even caused some negativity. Feel free to leave your comments and stay tuned for the next part. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye.